Sorry for the loss at home, folks. Something definitely went wrong. Kobe turns. Set long, that should be an icing call. So sorry for the technical difficulties. My screen froze up. So 3:19 is the actual time now. Still 2-0 Team Philadelphia. Puck's down. Lucas out on the ice. Back over. Heston having a stick held. Wildcats look. Send it out to the neutral zone. Ricky tries to peel a defender off the puck. Picked back up by Lucas. Swipes it back over to Heston. Heston looking. Try to get it around the defender over to Lucas. Shot attempt. Justin kick save into the corner. Jake turns and fires back into the neutral zone. Nichols on the faceoff, drop down. Ricky picks it up. Back over to Fisher. Fisher try to get over to Colin. Colin gets by his man, looks to get a shot off. Shot! Scored! Nice feed from Fisher. Colin knocks it down, gets around a defender, and then hits the opposite side for the low blocker side goal. So 3-0. At the 2:22 mark of the second period. One back over to Lang. Lang sends it back over to Fisher. Fisher across the blue line. 3-on-2 opportunity. Gets a shot attempt off. Nichols, Fisher, Doherty, Lang, and Ricky out on the ice. Puck gets sent all the way down. That's an icing call. On one opportunity, Doherty with a good back check. Justin with a nice save. Pucks one back over to Lang. Lang tries to send it long, takes a weird bounce off the wall. There's a lip in the boards that puck seems to get caught on, and then takes it almost like a reverse route. Nichols comes across, gets a shot off. That would have made it into the restaurant if it wasn't for the protective netting. Fisher, Nichols, Doherty, Thies and Bopp still out on the ice. Rotation on the defensive end. Nichols try to win it. Wildcats win it back. Nichols pins the guy up against the board. Nice check back out to Bops. Bops gets the shot off. Blocker side save. Back out again to the point. Fisher was there to try to redirect it. Made it all the way to the breadbasket of the goaltender. 3-0 at the 1:21 mark of the second period. Lucas, Sean, Kobe. Kobe doing duties at the face-off. Sent back to the back wall. Tobin back over to reach for it. Stuck between the defender's skates. Toby tried to drop it out into the point. Wildcats send it over to the opposite side. Bops on the back check. Lucas shuffles it over to the corner. Try to clear it back up. Cycle back other side. Kobe lost an edge. Nice defensive stance by Bops. And Wildcats get on the board. Get a shot off. Went off the post, came back out, and they quickly fired it back on net. So Wildcats get on the board. So 46 seconds into this. 3-1 Team Philadelphia. I believe could have slid right between the post and Justin's skate. It's one of those fast action goals. Kobe sends it back over to Lang. Lang looking. Lucas sends it over to the opposite side. Doherty on his horse. Takes an interesting bounce off a stanchion. Back over to Kobe. Kobe looking. Got Doc in the slot. Tried to shuffle it in there. Couldn't get it past the defender. Kobe back into the corner. Gets locked down. Doherty tried to move his way into the puck. 12 seconds left. And Justin grabs it with his glove. Puck's down, 6. Holland, foot race, back over. Oh my gosh, that was a nice feed to Kobe. All right, so after 2, it's 3-1 Team Philadelphia. All right, all set for the third period, 3-1 Team Philadelphia. Nichols, Ben, Doc, Ricky, and Lang out onto the ice. Like we're all set. Puck's down. Picked up by the Wildcats. Come across the blue line. Nichols takes a swipe at it. Ricky back over to pick it up. Back over to Doherty. Doherty centering pass. Wildcat picks it up. Send it back over to Lang. Lang back over to Fisher. Fisher tried to hit Doherty going long. Makes it long. Doc, one-on-one with the goaltender. Off the post. Oh my gosh, had Fisher on the opposite side. And Ben drew in a little bit too much. Redirect by Nichols. Lucas. Bart, Heston, Thies, Pops. Puck down into the corner. Bart onto the puck. Heston pushing through. Bart gets it, looks. Back out to Thies. Shuffled around the opposite side over to Lucas. Lucas. There's it back over to Jake. Jake had his stick lifted. Lucas tried to swoop in to gather it. Back out to Thies at the point. Takes a shot, goes just wide. Pops. Attempt to get a shot off. Thies pushing on the outside. Lucas takes a swipe at it. Wildcats gather it all the way back. Send it over to the opposite side. Look into the neutral zone. Send it forward. Picked up by Pops. Now the Wildcats get it. Centering pass. Goes off a stick into the corner. Thies cycles it back over to Heston. Line change, Team Philadelphia. Try to clear the zone. Barthol gets it over. Nichols try to lift the stick and get it. .14:31 left in this game. Tobin on the back check. Kobe back over with him. Cycled all the way back around. Justin couldn't put a stick on it. Back over to Tobin. Gets it over to Nichols. Nichols over to Kobe. Just long. Nice pass. Kobe with the pass to Tobin. Tobin with a redirect into the back of the net. I think it was enough of a redirect to get around the goalie's blocker side. So 4-1. Puck's down, Wildcats come away with it, turn the corner, come across the blue line, send it deep. Oh, it gets out. Nichols in a foot race back to get it. Gets it over to Tobin, opposite side. Gets a nice shot off. That was a great backhand by Nichols. Redirect, goes over top of the goaltender's head to the back window. Tobin kicks it back into the corner. Nichols back over fighting for the puck. Tobin back over to help. Knock out onto the ice, back over to Ricky. Ricky, opposite side over to Lang. Lang gets a shot off. Blocker side saved by the goaltender into the back corner. Picked up by Tobin. Tobin turns the corner, cycles it back. Try to pick it up. Wildcats come back over. Tobin try to jump it. Lang picks it up, comes across. Try to make a move around the defender. Tobin back over, kept it in the zone. Lucas onto the ice. Back out to Ricky at the point. Blocker side saved by the goaltender, makes its way all the way out. No icing. Justin taps it forward, back over to Lang. Over to Lucas, gets it off his stick, couldn't control it. Wildcats send it into the neutral zone. Back over to Doc. Fisher swiped at it, couldn't pick it up. Lucas gathers it. Tried to do a toe drag dangle, didn't work. Shot attempt, goes over Justin's head. Ricky picks it up. Try to clear it back outside the zone. Lucas tried to regain it. Stuck in the back of the net. I think it's going to be a penalty on Lucas, I'm going to guess. No, that's actually on Ricky. At the 11:46 mark. Team Philly be down a man, 4-1. Bobcats. Barthol gets to it, drops it forward, sends it deep. Nichols, token pressure onto the puck. Knocks it forward, back over. Barthol's over to help out. Nichols tried to get there. Wildcats simply trying to get out of their defensive zone. Peace, try to clear the zone out. Knocked all the way down. 1:14 left.
I got 2 fucking points on the team right now. You got 0.
Goes long. Makes it go all the way back to Justin. Shuffled to the corner. Barthol back over to help out, back to the point. Now centers it. Opposite side. Nice block by Barthol. Bops sends it deep. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Lang, Heston, Doherty with Tobin out onto the ice. 22 seconds left on this penalty kill. Shot attempt off the defender's stick into the protective netting. Doherty on the face-off. One back to the corner. Lang tips it back out. Try to clear the zone. Kept in. Wildcats into the corner. Heston. Back over. Lucas, one-on-one to the goaltender, looking for its... There it is. Scores. Loses it off his stick. Goaltender hits it off his pad. Grabs a rebound at the 9:37 mark. as time ran off. 5-1 Team Philadelphia at the 9:37 mark. Doc, Lucas, Colin, and Ben. Ricky dumps it in. Lucas on the forecheck. Push the defender off this puck. Good save by Justin. Watching all the interaction going on with Lang back behind the ice. I think it was a hand pass. I think they're going to call that back out of the zone or a crease violation. 8:51 left in the game. 5-1 Team Philadelphia. Ricky gathers it up to Fisher. Ben sends around the opposite side. Lucas picks it up against the wall. Cycles it back around the other side. Takes an interesting bounce off over to Lucas. Lucas tried to do a goal line shot. It goes off the goaltender's shoulder. Bart, Doc, Ben, Ricky, and Lang. Ricky's at the blue line, keeps it in, cycled back to the other side. Doc picks it up. Ooh, and Fisher right down the slot off a defender's stick. Bart comes around the corner. Centering pass over to Doc. It's on his backhand, he couldn't control. It's back over to Fisher. Fisher dumps it in. Wildcats cycle it to the other side, come across the blue line. Doc, Bart, 2-on-1 opportunity. Doc had a good opportunity. Held up, waited for Bart to get into the lane, take the shot off. Kobe lost control of the puck, picked up by Lang as he comes back. Sends it over to the wall, picked up by Doc. It's Kobe long. Kobe with an opportunity. Try to backhand opposite side to Nichols. Goes off a defender's stick. Team Philly lets Winger come into the slot. Gets a shot off, goes over top of Justin's head. Now Kobe comes across, got Nichols with him. Tobin in front. Tried to replay that play again. Tobin back over. Nichols tried to send it on net. Picked up by the Wildcats. Base back over to Nichols. Nichols shuffles it back over to Kobe. Kobe over to Nichols. Got Tobin going long. And that's an offside. Tobin was trying to walk the line. So 6:30 left in this game. 5-1 Team Philadelphia. Bart, Lucas, Jake. sends it over to the neutral zone. Wildcats shuffle, opposite side. Makes its way over to Bart. Bart sends it down, deep into the zone. Heston on the forecheck on the opposite side. Back out to Jake. Lucas. Try to pick it up. Lucas kicks it down to the neutral zone. Bart in a foot race tries to get there. Wildcats send it back into the neutral zone. Lucas waits for it to clear zone. Nice blocker side save. Good shot attempt by Lucas. Wildcats send it out. Picked up by Thies. Over to Bops. Nice save by Justin. Blocker side saved. Lucas comes forward. Got Nichols coming into the slot with him. Turns the corner, waits. Turns the corner again. Finds Doherty. Tried to get the 5-hole. Gets it over to Lucas. Tried to knock it down with his skate. Unable to do so. Quickly on the back check. Justin picks it up. Lang gathers it. Comes streaming up the ice. Hits Nichols. Nichols. Nice backhand. Gets all the way over to Ricky. Ricky dumps it in. Delayed offsides. Back on again. 4:25 left in the game. Fisher. Turn. Gets a shot off. Goes off the defender's shin pads. Gets knocked down. That looked like a trip. I have to agree with the coaches on that one. Knocked back out by Lang. Over to Doherty. Couldn't control it off his stick. Back in the neutral zone. Lang dumps it in. Goes ashore. Tries to break out. Makes it away. Barthol back over to help. Gets it out to Doc. Doc in a foot race. Scores! Doc with a wrister. At the 3:22 mark. 5-goal difference will be a clock run at the drop of the puck. So Colin Doherty, I believe, with his second goal of the day. Second? Maybe third. Bart on the face-off, back over to Tobin. Tobin, try to gather it, gets it swiped away, back out to Thies. Thies sends it deep. Tobin gets it, gets taken off the puck. Kobe, back into the slot. Thies, there. Dumps it in, picked up by Wildcat, and that goes into the bench. Bart gets it, back out to the point to Thies. Nice shot attempt, blocker side save by the goaltender. Good stand-up save by Tobin, wow. Picked up by Bops, got Barthel at the blue line, at the red line. Barthel sends it over to the opposite side. 2:23 left in this game, 6-1. Northeast. Gets her back out into the neutral zone. Wildcats send it all the way in. Please try to get it off his stick. Back out to Kobe. Kobe's got Tobin with him. Tobin's got Kobe long. Gets knocked down, picked up by Nichols. Nichols comes across. Saw Tobin on the opposite side. Try to pick up Nichols again. Shuffles it over, opposite side, over to Bops. Gets it knocked away. Kobe gets a quick shot off. Back out to the point to Ricky. Opposite side to Bops. Kobe with the rebound after a shot from the point from Bops. Nice pickup by Kobe Zimmerman. Running clock. Pucks down, back over to Lang. Picked it over to Lucas. Lucas tried to get over to Heston, streaking up the other side. And that's an offsides. 23 seconds, clock running. So that will end the game. So 7-1 victory for Team Philadelphia over the Jersey Shore Wildcats. Good game by the Wildcats goaltender. 45 shots against him. I think there was some legitimate shots. And so that will do it for tonight. So 7-1. So tomorrow's game, 12:15 here at Iceline. Ranked 2, I believe, against Valley Forge Colonials. Should be a tough game. Also seeing we're down a few men, a lot of men actually. So we'll see you folks tomorrow.